If you want to know the answer to the most frequently asked question about balloons, then stay tuned. I've got the answer for you. Hello, party people, and welcome to the Balloon and Party Channel, your go to source for a bold, creative, and fun filled DIY celebration. And today we're going to be answering the most frequently asked question about balloons, and that is how long will my balloons last? Okay, the answer is that depends. Now, I'll give the short answer and then I'll give another answer. But the short answer is, oh, well, first let's explore. Are we saying how long will my balloons float or how long will they stay inflated? So, what we'll tackle first is how long will your balloons float? Now, this is a typical helium balloon. And what's a helium balloon? A helium balloon is any balloon that's filled with helium. How do we know it's filled with helium? Because when I let it go, it's going to go up. So we know this is a helium filled balloon. This is your standard balloon that you would get from your grocery store, your party store, or a novelty shop, or somewhere that would have helium filled balloons. So this is an 11 to 12-inch balloon and it's considered standard. And it's filled, this is a latex balloon. So a latex balloon will last between 12 and 20 hours if it's filled with helium. So suppose I want my balloon to last longer than 12 to 20 hours. What can I do? Well, one thing you can do is you could fill it with a solution called high float or ultra high float. Now, I don't represent high float at all, but we do use the product. So, high float is the claim is that it will keep your balloons between at least 3 times longer, and it will. I will attest to the fact that it will keep your balloons up at least 3 times longer than if you don't do it, and it does have to be applied correctly. So, the other thing you can do is this balloon is not filled with helium right now, but this is a balloon between 30 36 inches. You could go to a larger balloon. The more helium that balloon can hold, the longer it will stay up. So these balloons will last between 3 and 5 days, and that's without the high float. With the high float, we're talking at least 3 times longer. The other thing you can do is you can go to a foil balloon or a mylar balloon. Now, the average foil or mylar balloon, if you get one between 17 inches and 21 inches, then they'll last also between 3 and 5 days. Some will last longer depending on the area you have it. The other thing you could do is you could get a larger balloon. Now this is one of the popular number balloons, and the average of these that will float is 32 inches to 40 inches, and they will float. And these will last sometime a week or two. It just depends. All right, so that is for how long will my balloon float. Now, how long will my balloon stay inflated? That's if I'm not using helium. Well, we're going to revisit our large balloon again. This balloon right here is filled with air. How do I know it's filled with air? Because when I release it, it's going to go down. This balloon is going to fall if it has air in it. So, but this balloon will, although it will not float, it will stay inflated sometimes for weeks, sometimes for months. If you have air in your balloon, they will stay inflated much longer than if you have helium in the balloon. Now, if you're decorating with this particular balloon and it has air in it, how can you decorate with it if it doesn't stand on its own? Well, you have to either put it on a stand or you can hang it from a ceiling, let it drop. You hang it from a wall, let it drop. You can stack them like this is a garland. They're all put together and it's hung on a framework. But if you put it on a pole, then it's as long as it stands on the pole, it could be a column, it can be an arch, or it can just be swag. But as long as you are putting these balloons together or you're putting them on a framework, that's basically how you decorate with an air balloon. So the one thing, so we've covered the air balloons and we've covered the helium balloons. Now, the one variable that you have, whether it's air or it's helium, is if you have a decoration that's going outside. If you outside, you have elements like wind, rain, snow, you have extreme temperatures sometimes, you have sunlight, you have extreme cold. All of the above will lessen the life of your balloon, and you can't really predict how long it will be. So, one thing you do want to do is you want to stay away from really dark colors outside, especially if it's in the sun. Sometimes, if it's very cold, you want to stay away from uh, these mylar balloons because they'll contract when they're too cold. So there's all elements that you have that can help. And if you want to know more about how to go outside with a decoration, please leave me a comment in the comment section. If you have some ideas that will help us to keep the balloons up longer, I'd like to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, please like and share. And if you'd like to have more videos like this, please subscribe to our channel. And we'd like to hear from you in the comment section. And don't forget to hit the notification button so you'll know when we upload our next video. And this is Carolyn, your certified balloon artist and event stylist. And I'll see you on the next video.